All right, good morning, everybody. Afternoon. Guess what daylight savings being adjusted. Seems like Genesis 34. There was basically some kind of chicanery with Jacob's sons killing a bunch of people after asking them to circumcise themselves, and then killing people, and then Jacob's daughter wasn't treated poorly. Was treated poorly. All right, Genesis 35. Jacob returns to Bethel. God said to Jacob, "Go to Bethel, settle there, build an altar." Boy, they built a lot of altars. Who appeared to you when you were fleeing from your brother Esau? Jacob said to his households and all who were with him, "Get rid of the foreign gods you have with you. Purify yourselves. Change your clothes. Come, let's go to Bethel." The altar to God. Okay. Foreign gods. Foreign gods. Foreign gods. Is that? I don't know really if there's a. I don't know. Are we talking about altars? Are God's altars in the Old Testament? Is that what this is? Or symbols? Or like little statues? I'm not asking this out of insincerity. But seriously, I have a question about that. Like what? I don't know. All right, so buried all that stuff. If this were archaeological, it'd be kind of cool to find that. All right, but whatever. Then they set out. Terror of God fell upon the towns all around them. No one pursued them. I doubt anybody was pursuing them anyway. Don't really know. Jacob and all the people with him came to Luz, Bethel, in place of Canaan, built an altar, called the place El Bethel. Okay, El Camino. Because it was there that God revealed himself in the Deborah River. Because Nerves died. He's buried under the. Okay, so his name Alon. But whatever. Jacob said to Padon. All right, no, return. God appeared to him, blessed him. Your son is Jacob, no longer be named Jacob, be Israel. Name him Israel. I will be. I'm God Almighty. Be fruitful and multiply. This is kind of the cherry-picked thing. Seems like I've kind of been ignoring it because so much stuff is cherry-picked. But this whole be fruitful and multiply thing is, I don't know if it's in context or out of context, but in any event, be fruitful and increase in number, taken to mean quite literally that in some cases where people have used it. I don't know. Jacob set up a stone pillar, poured out drinking, poured oil on it, a place we're going to call Bethel. Okay, so he anointed the place, I assume, poured oil on it. I think oil is, I don't know. All right, death of Rachel and Isaac. They moved from Bethel, given some distance. Rachel began to give birth, had difficulty. She has difficulty in childbirth. The midwife said, "Don't be afraid, for you have another son." She breathed her last when she was dying. She named her son Benoni, but his father called him Benjamin. Okay, Benjamin. All right, so Rachel died on her way to a place that I guess is Bethlehem. Jacob set up a pillar. Moving on. Israel living in that region, so Israel heard of it. Oh, man. Well, Israel was living in that region. I guess Israel's now Jacob. I guess. I don't know. I thought they already renamed the guy. Did they rename him again? Jacob had 12 sons. Sons of Leah, sons of Rachel, sons of Bilhah, sons of Zilpah. Okay, cool. Right, good for him, I guess. These were the sons of Jacob. Jacob came home to see his father Isaac. Abraham and Isaac had stayed. Isaac lived 180 years, and he breathed his last and died and was gathered to his people, old and full of years. Esau and Jacob buried him. Okay. Hold on a second here. Jacob had 12 sons. So who died? Okay. All right. Well, unfortunately, it's pretty traumatic. They lost, a lot of people lost their mother. Again, reinforcing that I'm not a biblical scholar, but what I've read is that stuff here is not meant to be archaeological or historical in nature. All right, these are stories handed down by many people who likely could not read or write. So it was an oral tradition about a group of people and their relationship with an entity called God. All right. Y'all have a good afternoon. Book 36 soon to follow.